Amid Nigeria's fiscal catastrophe, the federal government of Nigeria is reportedly compiling the list of assets that will be either sold or concessioned to fund the 2023 budget deficit of 10.7 trillion naira. Now, nobody wants to borrow their money again. Nowhere to borrow money. I'm sure that was the reason why Buhari told them at the UN that they should forget Nigeria's debt. They should forgive Nigeria over their debts just like that. You are accumulating and accumulating, thinking that one day they will just cancel your debt. Now nobody is ready to give them loan again. So they have now resorted to the federal government's, what is it called? The assets of the nation. And some people, I heard some people speaking on radio this morning that it is good in as much as some of those assets are lying fallow because of their irresponsibility when they built a lot of use their money to build a lot of infrastructures and they just abandon them. They cannot even dust them out and begin to use them for the purpose which they were built. They left them there. So people are asking, who are the people that will buy those assets? It is out of irresponsibility because those assets, they believe that they are not useful. They are just lying down there fallow without being used because of their irresponsibility. According to the sources at the Ministry of Finance, Budget and National Planning, the government is considering selling or concessioning the Tafawa Balawa Square (TBS) in Lagos, as well as the National Integrated Power Project in Olorun-Shogo, Calabar to Benin, located in Ihobo, Omotosho 2 and Geregu 2 plants. The government is also planning to sell or concession all the hydropower plants across the country, including Oya, Lower, Usman, Katsina, Ala and Giri plants. More than 25 of such projects will be turned into active assets that will be generating money in some ways for the federal government. That is what they'll be telling you. And it will generate money. See all the whatever they said they abuse. All the rail they said they abuse. All this they build. Are they generating money? They are supposed to be generating money, but they are not generating money. Why? If they want to get money, they will not be telling you, if you get this, if you do this. That's why I when I listen to some people, they will come and say, I want to do this business. They will tell you, if I do this business, I will make so much amount. They say this business is so lucrative. All in the name of what? So that I can give them money. If you are not, at times I will just say, with this kind of economy that we have, you want to come and tell me to borrow you money? Really? When I know what the problems that go with a business in this country, we have a lot of bottlenecks. But the risk in that business, the disadvantage aspect of that business, they will not tell you. They will just be telling you so that you just release that money. If you are that gullible, you just gonna release money to them. After 1 or 2 months, they will not be telling you, and you know that they will not be speaking that English, and actually like this man Hoduma and Akma. Hoduma will say actually. They will not begin to tell you stories. They have gotten the money 1 month, 2 months down the line. Profits, no profits. The capital, nowhere to be. In fact, a quarrel will not start. And that is exactly the pattern that the government is always using. Once they want to borrow money, they will now tell you the good things about all those, the money they want to buy, they borrow, and they are going, the benefits and the gain they are going to get. It's a lie. See, all the money they borrowed, are they yielding positive results? Are we making money? Just like the train, whether the international train or the ones all over the country, what they are making is not even up to it's not encouraging at all. And you begin to ask them, with all this money that you guys borrow, you do not see that this man is not saying anything about borrowing. Amechi, before he left, he was saying that Nigeria must borrow this and that. I think the National Assembly did not even agree to that. He was saying they must borrow. They want to go and repair this. They want to go and repair that. Now he has left. Nobody's talking about other projects because he said there are other projects that he needed to do. The ones you have done, how much are you making from it? At least when you borrow money for a particular project, the project should be able to pay for itself, and you use the profit again to build something else. Now, see what is happening. Amechi is not saying anything again. That one don't goes. I think they have appointed another Minister of Transportation. That one has not even said anything because I don't think there's any project that one wants to do before the end of the tenure of this APC government. He's not saying anything again. So when they want to borrow money, when they want to get something, they will not be telling you, hey, we are going to be making money, profit. Is a lie. It's a lie. He says some of them will be offered to investors for equity, while others will be totally sold to reduce waste. You see, they are fond of, they are used, it's wastage. And one of the reasons where we are losing money in this country is the issue, wastages in governance. Say the active asset will be generating, it will be generating money in some ways. If you hear it, more than 25 of such projects will be turned into active assets that will be generating money in some ways for the federal government. Lori ro, lori ro. The government is also eyeing revenue from Calabar and Kano free zones, as well as Abuja Water Board, Aluminium Smelter Company of Nigeria, National Film Corporation, National Theatre, and Lagos International Trade Fair. Okay, the Bureau of Public Enterprises confirmed that it was compiling the list of assets that would be concessioned. The PBS head of public communications Uzoma Chidi Ibe said that there was no bidder yet for the assets. The list is being compiled. There's no bidder yet, but we have a register of all the assets, he told Punch. He said the interest of the government was to have real investors and not firms that would be stripping the nation's assets. The capacity is more important. We don't want to get someone who will be stripping the nation or national assets, he said, noting that the essence of the effort was to fund the 2023 budget. And somebody was asking question. I listened to people, because a lot of people do, calling in one of the programs on radio, and the man said, okay, if you now fund the budget, the 2023 budget, and if you have sold all these assets, if you now fund that 2023 budget, then at the end of the day, after 2023, 2024, where do you get money to fund the budget? Because they said, in some of the assets they are going to be selling or concession, that there will be they will be making, federal government will be making money in some way. When in some way, not in totality. So what are you going to use to fund? This is the end of February now, so this is the end of his tenure, the last year of his tenure. So if he goes, another person that will come, it will not be the person's headache. That's why Tinubu is saying Emilio Con now in turn now. So to go and do whatever. That Emilio Con means a lot. It means a lot. Now, after 2023, where do you get money to fund the subsequent budget, subsequent years? Where do you get money? And they will not tell you, when we get to the bridge, we will cross it. You see? Now, wow. Who are the people that want to buy the asset? Where did they get such money? Well, if we sell all our assets for 2023 budget, then in 2024, we shall sell our individual. Exactly. In fact, this person you are in the spirit. We shall sell all our individual heirs to fund 2024 budget. This country, federal government should not sell any of our legacy in the southwest. If they want to sell some state property, it should be from the north, because they are the ones that mismanaging the country economy. Former accountant general should return the billions he stole. Nothing, money no dey come anywhere. They hear say they talk about the man again. The Abacha loots are still there, just few to mention. APC and Buhari just said Nigeria to fund 2023 budget. Simple. So this is the first time we are signing signing and hearing budget. God will surely punish anybody that supports APC. The Chinese will willingly bid for Nigeria. All they do is just to top up a little amount to what Buhari and his cohort are to pay them, and the country will be theirs. If those that collected loan shared among themselves without considering the poor Nigerians, that's what inform you that they will share the money to all Nigerians when they sell the entire country. Our problem is that we are failed to speak and ask for with one voice. The early successful introduces enmity among the different components of Nigeria through religious disharmony, tribalism, and gender inequality with which they use in manipulating the system. I love in Spanish, when we talk about bad leadership, some uninformed people we think it's about your tribe or where you come from. I thought that the list of the assets for the sale is only the one in the south or north. See, hunger does not ask you your tribe. We need a positive change in 2023, or else I will fold my hands here and laugh at our costly mistake of selecting bad leaders in 2023. If you laugh them of their costly mistakes, it is say that they pain them. They don't even, if you laugh from now to eternity, these people you are laughing at, they don't even know whether they laugh them. They don't even know. They just believe say, na so God just wants the system to be. What will you do? This is a bad omen for Nigeria. What a prodigal leaders. I am afraid the people of Nigeria may be soon put on auction for sale. God help us. So guys, let's hear your opinion on this.